Stress is a normal reaction your body has when changes occur. These changes can be physical, emotional, or mental. Think of it as your body's alarm system. It is a feeling you get when you are under pressure or facing a difficult situation. This system is not always a bad thing. In fact, it is designed to help you. It can help you stay focused, energetic, and alert. For example, in an emergency, stress can save your life. It gives you extra strength to defend yourself or the speed to run away from danger. This response is a very old and important part of being human. It is something we all experience every single day, in big and small ways. This natural alarm system is often called the fight or flight response. The name comes from what it helps us do: either face the challenge or escape from it. When your brain senses a threat, it sends a signal to your body. This signal is like pressing an emergency button. It prepares your body for immediate action. This response happens very quickly, without you even having to think about it. It is an automatic process that has helped humans survive for thousands of years. Understanding this basic function is the first step to understanding how stress affects us and why it is so powerful. Let's consider a simple example. Imagine you are about to sit for a very important exam. You might start to feel your heartbeat faster. Your hands might become a bit sweaty and you might feel a knot in your stomach. This is your body's stress response kicking in. The pressure of the exam is the stressor or the trigger. Your body is preparing you to perform under this pressure. It is trying to help you concentrate and access the information you have studied. The feelings might be uncomfortable, but they are a sign that your body is working hard to help you succeed in the stressful situation you are facing. The key thing to remember is that stress itself is not the enemy. It is a natural and necessary part of life. The problems begin when this alarm system does not switch off. If you are constantly feeling under pressure, your body stays in a high state of alert. This is like leaving an alarm ringing all day long. It becomes tiring and can start to cause damage. The goal is not to eliminate all stress from your life, which is impossible. The goal is to learn how to manage it. We need to know how to turn the alarm off when the danger has passed and allow our bodies to rest and recover. When your brain signals an emergency, it speaks to two small glands in your body. These are called the adrenal glands. You have two of them, and they sit right on top of your kidneys. Even though they are small, they have a very big job. They are the factories that produce your stress hormones. When they get the emergency signal from the brain, they immediately start working. They release powerful chemicals into your bloodstream. These chemicals are hormones, and they travel all over your body to deliver urgent messages. This process is incredibly fast and efficient, designed to prepare you for action in just a few seconds. The main hormone released in this initial rush is called adrenaline. You have probably heard of an adrenaline rush before. This is exactly what is happening. Adrenaline is the hormone of energy and action. It makes your heart beat much faster to pump more blood to your muscles and brain. It also causes you to breathe more quickly, taking in more oxygen. This extra oxygen is like fuel for your body. Adrenaline also makes your senses sharper. Your pupils might get bigger to let in more light, so you can see more clearly. All these changes happen to give you the best possible chance of dealing with the threat. Another important hormone released by the adrenal glands is cortisol. Cortisol is often called the stress hormone. It works a bit more slowly than adrenaline, but has a longer-lasting effect. One of its main jobs is to increase the amount of sugar, or glucose, in your bloodstream. Your muscles and brain use this sugar for quick energy. Think of it as your body opening up its emergency energy reserves. Cortisol also helps to control inflammation and your immune system. In the short term, this is very helpful. It ensures that all the body's resources are focused on the immediate crisis, rather than on other, less urgent processes. This release of hormones is a brilliant survival mechanism. It gives you a temporary boost of strength, speed, and focus. In a true life or death situation, this response is exactly what you need. For instance, if a car suddenly swerves towards you, the rush of adrenaline and cortisol helps you jump out of the way instantly. The problem in our modern world is that our bodies react in the same way to non-physical threats. Overthinking a problem, worrying about money, or facing a tight deadline at work can all trigger this powerful physical response, even when we are just sitting at a desk. Our bodies are designed to handle stress in short bursts. After the stressful event is over, there is a system to calm everything down. This is called a negative feedback mechanism. Once the levels of stress hormones like cortisol get high enough, they send a signal back to the brain. This signal basically says, okay, there are enough hormones in the system now, you can stop sounding the alarm. The brain then stops sending the emergency signal to the adrenal glands. As a result, the adrenal glands stop producing so much adrenaline and cortisol. Your heart rate slows down, your breathing returns to normal, and your body begins to relax. This feedback loop is crucial for our health. It ensures that the stress response is temporary and allows our body to return to a state of balance, known as homeostasis. However, what happens if the stress never goes away? This is what we call chronic stress. If you are constantly worrying or under pressure, your brain keeps perceiving a threat. It continuously sends alarm signals to your adrenal glands. The negative feedback mechanism tries to work, but the constant new triggers override it. Your body stays in that high alert, fight or flight mode for days, weeks, or even longer. Living in this state of constant alert takes a heavy toll on your body. When cortisol levels are always high, it can lead to many health problems. It can disrupt your immune system, making you more likely to get sick with colds and other infections. It can also interfere with your digestion, leading to stomach aches or other issues. High cortisol can also raise your blood pressure, which puts a strain on your heart and blood vessels over time. Furthermore, it can affect your brain, making it difficult to concentrate, remember things, or make decisions. Your body is simply not built to be in a constant state of emergency. The long-term effects of chronic stress can also be very serious for your mental health. The constant feeling of being on edge and overwhelmed can lead to anxiety disorders. You might feel worried and fearful all the time, even when there is no clear reason. Chronic stress is also a major risk factor for depression. It can drain your energy and motivation, leaving you feeling sad, hopeless, and empty. It is a cycle where stress causes these feelings, and these feelings can then make it even harder to cope with the sources of stress in your life. The good news is that you are not powerless against stress. Even though the stress response is automatic, you can learn to manage it and reduce its impact on your life. One of the most effective ways to do this is through physical activity. When you exercise, your body uses up the stress hormones and releases other chemicals called endorphins. Endorphins are your body's natural mood lifters. They make you feel good and help you relax. Even a simple brisk walk for 20 minutes a day can make a huge difference. It helps to reset your body and tells your brain that the crisis is over. Another powerful tool is learning to control your thoughts. Often, our stress comes not from the situation itself, but from how we think about it. We might worry about what could go wrong or replay negative events in our minds. This is like creating a stressful situation in your head, and your body reacts as if it were real. By practicing mindfulness or simple thought control techniques, you can break this cycle. Try to notice when you are having these stressful thoughts. Then, you can gently challenge them or shift your focus to something more positive and calm, like your breathing. This helps to turn off the alarm signal in your brain. Simple breathing exercises are also incredibly effective. When you are stressed, your breathing becomes fast and shallow. By consciously slowing your breathing down, you can send a powerful signal of safety to your nervous system. Try this. Breathe in slowly through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 4 seconds, and then breathe out slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeating this simple pattern for just a few minutes can lower your heart rate and help you feel much calmer. It is a quick and easy way to activate your body's natural relaxation response, counteracting the effects of adrenaline. In conclusion, understanding how stress works is the first step towards controlling it. Stress is a natural response, but chronic stress can be harmful to both your body and your mind. By incorporating simple strategies into your daily life, you can manage your response to pressure. Regular exercise, managing your thoughts, and using breathing techniques are powerful tools that can help you turn down the volume of your internal alarm. You have the ability to influence your body's reaction to stress. By taking these small, consistent steps, you can protect your health and improve your overall sense of well-being, proving that you can take back control.